Gene therapy is the process of manipulating one's cells for medicinal purposes. The people that will go through this process usually will have cancer or some other form of severe disease or illness that needs to be treated in this way. By injecting viruses or mutated cells with healthier genes, those mutated cells can be either eliminated or stopped completely in its tracks to cure patients that need this treatment. On September 14th, 1990, gene therapy was used for the first time by American scientist W. French Anderson and his colleagues to save the life of a 4-year-old girl with a severe case of combined immunodeficiency in hopes of saving her. Gene therapy has shown to be effective in curing various cancers and disabilitating diseases. The treatment usually has a 90 to 96% rate in curing patients of certain diseases. Some of the cancers that are most prominent in that are eliminated in gene therapy are brain, liver, breast, prostate, bladder, head, skin, and ovarian cancer. Since its first initial use in 1990, gene therapy was not used as much as it was today, mainly due to the technology of viral vectors, which did not improve until the 2010s, where promoters were introduced and the newer viral vector technologies were more precise in targeting gene expressions and to not trigger the immune system. In gene therapy, there are two types of methods used, ex vivo and in vivo. Ex vivo removes the cells from the body, modifying them and placing them back into the body, whereas in vivo involves placing new genes into the body directly, usually into tissues. After cells are taken out of patients, scientists can modify viruses and mutated cells directly by replacing the genetic code within them and placing them back into the body where they can replicate for future cells to use and be more healthy. Whereas in vivo are injected into the body's tissue where they can spread throughout cells and cure the person of the disease that they're having. Gene therapy are viral vectors, microscopes, and promoters. The viral vector is the tools that place genes into cells, allowing for the effects of gene therapy to even happen within cells. Microscopes, of course, allow vision for medical staff or anyone that is doing the procedure, allows them to see and make sure everything goes accordingly. And promoters initiate transcription faster than they. Gene therapy is used for treating and preventing diseases and illnesses from occurring, such as cancer, cystic fibrosis, heart disease, diabetes, hemophilia, and AIDS. All of these diseases are very severe and could lead to death very easily and very quickly. Without gene therapy, these diseases would quickly take out any individual that has. Gene therapy is generally used in hospitals and clinics to treat and prevent diseases in people that have or have the possibility to obtain the certain diseases listed before. Gene therapy has also been used on animals like cats and dogs to acquire similar effects. Any age group, race, or sex can go through gene therapy and is generally used by everybody from each age category, sex, and ethnicity. Usually people that are more wealthy and can afford the process will get treated, as everybody else may have to go through other methods to cure their disease. Either way, gene therapy is not 100%. There are risks involved within it, and it is a process that is not 100% known. So the real life applications are just generally bad. The pros of gene therapy are that it prevents, eliminates, and or delays disease, helps scientists understand genes and cells and how the manipulation of them can cure slash cause diseases, and it promotes research process that can lead to the longevity of life. Gene therapy can either do one of three things when it comes to mutated cells or viruses: can prevent them, eliminate them completely, or delay them, which is pretty much preventing them, but for a short period of time. And by helping scientists to understand how genes and cells work, the manipulation of them can lead to more harm than good, or it can teach us and show us how to make life longer for patients and humanity. And by promoting research of processes like this, longevity of life can be obtained and most likely found in the future later. The cons of gene therapy is that it is expensive. As I stated before, it's very pricey, and more wealthy people will be able to get this process than less financially fortunate people. Side effects such as cancer, allergic reactions, and internal damage to organs and tissues have been shown and can occur. And gene therapy is still a pretty unknown process. It's been used for decades, but it is still unknown. There's unknown risks that can happen, and just anything that can go wrong in gene therapy. It's just very unknown for now. There are a lot of ethical concerns when it comes to gene therapy. One big one that's been going around relating to gene therapy or any manipulation of genes in general is, should it be used to boost, enhance, or get rid of undesirable traits? There are a lot of traits that come with people, such as brown eyes, blue eyes, any kind of certain hair color, what kind of freckles does someone want, they want them, if they don't. All kinds of things like that can be traced back to our genes, and if we manipulate them, should that be allowed? That can lead to a lot of issues in society and in the public in general. Another one is the cost of gene therapy. It's always been a high cost from its beginning up to now. It's very expensive, and less financially fortunate people can't get care like this, and without that, it could be fatal for them. And like I said, in the cons of gene therapy, there's a lot of unknown risks